Hello everyone and welcome back to my journey. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Samantha. I am 26 years old and I live in Ontario, Canada. 9 months ago, I had gastric bypass surgery. My last video was going over some mistakes that commonly get made after having weight loss surgery and how to avoid those mistakes. If you haven't already watched that video, you can go ahead and watch it now. And today's video will be going over things that you can do pre-op to help yourself post-op. If anyone hears any strange noises throughout this video, we do have like a co-star here today, a pupper on set. It's a very hard life. Very, very, very hard life. You know. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Good. Just put all of my eyelashes in your mouth. That's nice. So yeah, if anybody hears any strange sounds, Alaska is here. She's like not happy about it. So before I get into today's video, I just wanted to take a second to say thank you and welcome back to my returning subscribers, and welcome if you are new. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, you can go ahead and do that now and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. Okay, so let's get into today's video. So the first thing that I would recommend doing pre-op to help yourself post-op is getting your mental health in check. I don't know how many times you guys have heard me talk about mental health on this channel, but the reason that I put such an emphasis on mental health is because it is so important. So if your bariatric clinic does not set you up with a counselor or a therapist, I would highly advise that you set yourself up with one in whatever way that you can so that you can try to rule out certain mental health issues before you really get started on this journey. I know that as I was going through this process myself, when I was speaking with the counselor, I was trying to really say, oh yeah, there's nothing wrong, I'm totally fine, everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Obviously, I do have mental health issues that I struggle with that I've talked about on this channel many, many times, but I was not being fully transparent, and that wasn't necessarily because I was trying to withhold information. There were a lot of things that I just didn't know about myself before I started this journey, and that I didn't realize about my mental health before I actually had the surgery itself. I could do a whole video on that if you guys are interested, so just let me know. I am wanting to do a Q&A video in the near future. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, requests, anything that you want to know regarding weight loss surgery or even just about me in general, please let me know. I like to think I'm a very interesting person. I would recommend starting to slow down your meal times. It is recommended that after bariatric surgery, each meal takes at least 30 minutes to eat, and this is so that you don't damage your pouch, so you're not stretching anything, you're not making yourself sick, and you're really taking in each bite and letting yourself realize when your fullness cues are being hit. Very, very important to do that, so I'd highly recommend starting that early and getting your food timing in check and starting to explore like at what point during your meal do you feel full. Another thing that you can do pre-op to help yourself post-op is avoid drinking 30 minutes before and after eating. So stop drinking any liquids 30 minutes before you know you're about to eat, and don't drink again until 30 minutes after your meal. One thing that I did pre-op that really ended up helping me post-op was cutting out all carbonation. So no pop, no sparkling water. I kicked that habit over the course of 2 years, and I was really grateful to have that time to be able to get myself weaned off of something that was such a huge part of my life. I absolutely loved carbonation pre-op, and it's something now that I could go the rest of my life without and not even miss it. So that's really exciting. If you do drink alcohol, I would highly recommend limiting your intake, as after surgery, it is recommended by most clinics to stop drinking alcohol completely or significantly decrease your intake. If you are a smoker, you will also have to quit smoking pre-op. My clinic, for instance, required you to quit smoking for at least 6 months prior to having surgery, and I'm sure for a lot of people that sounds very, very extreme, but they're taking the precautionary measures that they know that they have to take, and they are just trying to keep you as safe as possible. Another big thing that I would recommend doing pre-op is a lot of research. Finding out what your food stages are, which I did a video on that included a grocery shopping list. Also figuring out what you need to pack to bring to the hospital with you, which I also did a video on. I made myself up a binder. That's just how I like to organize my thoughts and get research going and get things written down so that I can see them on paper and really make things stand out for myself. Start finding ways to get more water in, whether that means buying a new water bottle for yourself, like one of those cute bottles that has all the times listed on it as to when you should have gotten through a certain amount, or whether it's treating yourself to a Yeti, something that's going to keep your water really, really cold and get you to start drinking more water, because before and after surgery, it is very important to get all of your water in, and it will help you along the way. Choose which bariatric vitamins you're going to want to use post-op and order them as soon as possible. As soon as you get to like your last step in the surgery process, and probably before you start your pre-op diet, I would have those vitamins ordered in chewable form and in capsule form if you're planning to switch back to capsules after surgery. I waited too long to order my capsule form vitamins, and I was stuck with the chewable ones that I ended up hating. So I definitely regret not ordering them sooner and having myself prepared. I definitely did miss days of taking my vitamins because I just couldn't choke down the chewable tablets. The last few points are kind of like memory points. Take lots of pictures, have people take candid photos of you at family events, or when you're out and about, or when you're sitting on the couch. Take photos of yourself in the car. Use them as something to look back on throughout your journey and realize how far you've come. Take all your measurements, write down your weight before surgery. These things are all really, really important, and even if you're not somebody who posts on social media, they're really, really great things to have to look back on. And the last thing that I would recommend doing, which I definitely didn't do and I regret, is saving your current favorite outfit. I have gotten rid of all the clothes that are too big for me. They were taking up space in my closet, so I got rid of all of them, unfortunately, and I do regret that because I would have loved to take some before and after pictures in them. So those were just some things that you can do pre-op to help yourself post-op. As I said before, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you can go ahead and do that now and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post new videos. If you have any questions, requests, or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments down below. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next week. Bye guys!